Things have changed. I was expecting to come on and tell you to enjoy the weekend because you have 7 days for a Catalyst Bitcoin event that's going to be taking place, but things have changed a little bit and it's not being announced anywhere else. I have not seen a single piece of news in regards to this, even though it was announced on the 9th. I had to do my own research and look into this thing myself to be able to figure it out, and I want to share the information with you. Before I go any further, let me tell you, why should you listen to me? I mean, who's this brown guy telling you to do stuff? I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm not a financial advisor, but I have been doing this whole crypto deal for over 20 years now. Yeah, 2021, 20 years. And I know a thing or two, and hopefully I can help you become successful in the crypto world and tell you what's happening and what you can expect to take place here in the near future so that you can make good financial decisions, your own financial decisions, yet good ones. So take a look at right now what's going on with Bitcoin. Right here on CoinMarketCap, we have Bitcoin sitting at around $36,000, 500. But that price is going to change. And I mean, it's gone up as high as 64,000. And with what's taking place, it's going to set it just skyrocketing. Now, what I'm talking about is a Bitcoin ETF. Now, a Bitcoin ETF is exactly what it sounds like. It's an ETF, but it's for Bitcoin. And people have been trying this for quite a while and have not been very successful at it. And here's the last piece of news that was taking place with this. So the SEC delays VanEck Bitcoin ETF decision to June 17th. And that would be, about 7 days away from now. Unfortunately, this is not the case anymore, and no one is talking about it. This thing has been delayed, and what you'll see in crypto a lot is that people want to talk about what's hot right now. Because honestly, this is YouTube, so if you want to get views, you talk about what's hot right now, what's coming up, what's coming right up. Or if you want to instill fear in people, you tell them that they have a deadline and that they need to make a decision right away, and you need to watch my videos every single. You don't have to watch my videos every single day. I'd really appreciate it. It'd be great. While I'm talking about that, here I'll hit this one. If you guys can hit the like button, it would really help the algorithm to like me a little bit better. Today marks 30 days for me that I've been on YouTube, and I'm actually going to share in another video what it's been like and what you can expect if you're looking to start your own channel and how profitable. I will show you exactly how much money I've made in the last 30 days. But I digress. Let's get back into what we're here to talk about, which is the SEC making decisions when it comes to Bitcoin and crypto. Right now, they don't want to make decisions. So they have they have just over 200 days to essentially make a call on something and decide what they're going to do with it. Are they going to go for this ETF or not? And they're pushing the ball back because they don't want to make a decision. People have tried and they've already, they failed. They essentially, the SEC said, no, thanks, we're okay. This is not going to go through because it's not regulated enough. Now you have a huge lawsuit with Ripple, and people are filing for the SEC to make a decision. People want Bitcoin to become an ETF. People are asking for it to become a commodity, and I can go into details as far as what that means later, but I want you to get some dates down and put it on your calendar so you can know when catalyst events may be taking place. And I think this is a big one. This is one of those that's really going to set the stage for everything that will come after it. They pushed it back a little bit, and I'll show you what this looks like. So here is the filing, and I want to make sure you know that anybody can make comments on these filings, and you can look it up on the SEC's website, sec.gov. This is the actual material, and what I want to cover are two pieces of filings here. So the first one, this took place on April 28th. On April 28th, they basically said, "Oh, we don't want to talk about this. Let's delay it." So and they delayed it until the 17th of June. So as you can see on this paperwork, if we scroll down to page number 2, you're going to see that the commission designates June 17th as the date by which the commission shall either approve or disapprove or whatever else they want to do with it. But instead, what took place here on June 9th is that they filed the same exact piece of paper. Look at this. And I know maybe I'm being picky with this, but you can tell by the way this is edited, somebody just grabbed this PDF and opened it in Acrobat and changed the things that they wanted to change. Like, this is such a rookie move. Come on, guys, you know better than that. But let's take a look at page 2, just like I was saying. They changed this to the commission designates July 27th. If you don't get anything else out of this video, well, two things I want to make sure you get out of this. Get that subscribe button going, get that like button going as well, and July 27th. That is the date for you to watch for, because this is when they're going to have to make a decision. Hopefully they don't delay it any further. And you and I can actually do something about this. That's the cool thing about the SEC. You can submit your comments in regards to this filing. Bitcoin is going mainstream. And as soon as this thing comes out, the faster that those prices are going to go way up. So if I can ask you for you to just do me a favor, I mean, I always like to ask for you to leave comments and do likes and subscribes, but I'm going to skip all of that. Go on the SEC's website and put your comment down. And here's why. People that have no idea what they're talking about are sending in comments saying, no, we should not allow Bitcoin to be traded because it's not consistent, it's too volatile, people are manipulating the markets. Like, are you kidding me? Have you watched AMC? Have you watched GameStop stocks recently? If you're talking about things being manipulated, the stock market's being manipulated left and right. That's what's happening. And people are starting to fight back. So don't give me, oh, it's too volatile, it's not regulated enough as a reason as to why it shouldn't be listed as an ETF. Like, come on. So I'll just show you a quick example of this. And here's what happens. You have wonderful people who have really good things to say about the ETF. They have really good things to say about what it means to them and how it's going to impact them. And I think it's great when you're able to put your thoughts out there and have it be heard by the government, the people that, you know, you're paying. And this guy here, Manish, goes on to talk about what he believes in. And let me actually pull this over. All right, let me switch this. Boom. All right, now you can see my face. And you can read what he's saying here. So he goes on to talk about all the reasons why it should be an ETF. And he ends with, hence, ETF is the way forward to revolutionize the next level of digital money. It brings additional tax revenues to the government and more transparency into the crypto space. Like, this guy's my hero. Like, I don't know how many people I'm going to reach with this video. Hopefully a lot, because I really want people to have their voices heard. Go on the SEC website and put your comment down. Like, I know that YouTubers are all about getting comments on their videos. That's great if you say something down below, and I'd love that. But go on sec.gov and leave your comments, because here are the losers that are submitting comments. You see that name? Anonymous? If you believe in something strongly enough, put your name to it. Ron Swanson said that back in Parks and Rec, and I totally believe it, even though it was a fictitious show. Like, if you stand behind something, you go and you put your name down and you say what you think and you say what you believe. Don't be, don't hide behind, the internet to try to make your point come across, because that's just childish. Childish. That's what it is. So if you have something to say, if you believe in crypto, if you think that this is the future with everything that's going on, I mean, it is what it is. It's happening. And the sooner it happens, the further ahead the whole country is going to be, really. So go on SEC, leave your comment, and let's see this thing just take off to the moon, because that's what's going to happen. For mass adoption, we need to make sure that we have everyone behind this, that we have people letting the government know that it's happening, it's now, and we're in it. So you have more than 7 days for this Catalyst event, but don't waste the time. Let's make sure we get those comments in now. And if you have any questions for me, if you have anything else that you want to go over, you have questions about this, let me know. I'd love to cover that for you. But if you want to check some of the other videos out, I'd really appreciate the views. I'd really appreciate the feedback. And if you haven't done so yet, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to get news like this that nobody else is covering, that nobody else is talking about. You're probably going to see people out there trying to, entice you to, oh, make a decision right now because you only have X number of days. It's coming. Guys, I'm not here to try to trick you. I'm here to give you the info that you need to make good decisions. And plus, I need somebody to talk to. Talking to myself is kind of weird, so I pretend there's a bunch of people behind the camera watching me. So with that being said, I will see you guys on the next video.